Hey people, got the Apple MacBook Pro 13 here. It's brand new with the M1 chip. So quick unboxing today. Haven't had the time to play because, well, it's inside the box. So if we just take a look, so you can see the usual Apple box, which you can slide up. I'm not sure if it's the correct way to open it. Definitely not the correct way to open it. Quite recyclable box. Laptop itself, I think packaging and other aspects of it is just going to be really similar to what you're used to with the MacBook Pro 13. Really, the only thing that they've changed is the processor. Comes with, surprisingly, the old shelf. If we remember when they switched to Intel, that's what happened, I think. Try to unbox it. So it's the usual Apple box. How much engineering have they put into this? It's just really satisfying to open it. On the inside, as you can see, it's really similar to a regular Mac. At some point, I'll probably ask you to pause this video, but so we can get a closer look. It's a usual MacBook Pro Retina, well, chassis, so nothing really different. It still feels very substantial in hand. Wow, it's really nice. So when you open the display, it knows it and just switches on. That's quite nice. And it's very similar chassis design otherwise. It's surprising because I think you would think they would introduce something with singing or dancing, but at the same time with Apple.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Okay, I think I should. But I think from Apple's perspective, they probably still have lots of Intel laptop which they need to sell. Strange. It's like there's a tiny mark. But I think we're just nitpicking too much now. And which one is which? But that's the 2019 MacBook Pro. If we open it up gently. And if we open up the new one, the same, which is, it's fine. From Apple's perspective, they still want to complete this Intel transition, and Intel product is still what they probably need to sell more of. Similar feel. The keyboard may have been different. I mean, just happy that we're moving away from the butterfly keyboard. But otherwise, on the inside, it's if you look from your side, I'm not sure if you can see any difference. It's the same reassuring build, but this bezel, if you compare to XPS 13, it's 2020. It's going to be quite noticeable. I think probably next year when Apple announces M2 or something similar, they're probably going to refresh the chassis hopefully. Or maybe the year after. What's the difference between this and MacBook Air? The Air doesn't have any active fan, so if you have sustained workload, looking at the early benchmarks, the Pro will help you to keep that system running faster. So I think we haven't had a chance to play with it yet, and we'll probably post a review in a few days. But from reading comments online, it's supposed to be very cool when it's on, so I think we look forward to having played. The only other comment I would probably say is this is an 8GB and 256 spec, so I've not spent this much on an 8GB laptop, well, on a laptop with an 8GB of RAM for, I don't think I've ever spent this much on something with 8GB of RAM, categorically, but then again I don't use Mac as much. Anyway, looking forward to have a play in a few days, and thank you for watching. Thanks.